Hello again, everyone. This is Game Collector here, and with me this week is Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Shockwave. I just picked this guy up a couple days ago. I wanted to get Abominus, but considering that Abominus was being a shelf warmer and there was only one of this guy left, I decided to go with this guy. As for his gimmicks, he has the soft rubber armor. What is it called on there? Snap-on Beast Armor. It's just called Beast Armor, which is removable. It's not even snap-on. It just plugs in because it's made of soft rubber. And there he is without it. He does have some decent light piping. And now I can't turn the flat. There it is. Okay. And you can see it back there. It is concealed, but if the light shines right down back there, you saw how his eye worked. And spinning hyperflux cannon, or just the big gun. Not sure how well that's. Basically, you press this button and it spins, and the centrifugal force actually causes the gun to open up. It actually, usually snaps back into place in some way. You can also pull the tube for the gun while it is on the animation model. And is also available on the toy. It's not something I suggest doing for the toy, because it comes out of the tank tread. And there he is. And it stays bent. So it actually stiffens the arm up and restricts movement, which is why I don't like using it. Makes it screen accurate, but I take posability. Okay, here's the thing. I'll take screen accuracy and posability, but I'll take posability over screen accuracy any day. Especially when looking at the front and how accurate he is on his own. Now, those two gimmicks aside, arm can go all the way around. These little things can get in the way. This little, both of the shoulders do that, and that's, well, obviously. It actually has a joint down here for the gun, and a joint up here at the bicep. It's just the joint of the bicep for here, and elbow, and in and out wrist, and a ball joint on the wrist, but it's really, really tight. Arm can go all the way up, back around like so. Ow. Now my own arm's in a little bit of pain. Pardon me. His head can actually turn 360 degrees, and there's that light piping I mentioned earlier. Oops. Sometimes it's easier to turn his head with his chest out. I also kind of noticed there's a stress mark on his head, and I have no idea what that's from or if he was like that in the box, because the box was a little beat up when I got him. But I didn't care. He was the last one there, and I was intending on getting him sometime anyway. So, oh yeah, and the legs fold out. He actually has ratchet joint knees, and the ratchet right there, and a little tiny ratcheting toe. And I'm not sure. No, the wheels in his feet don't quite go down enough to make him roll around. I thought that was the case, but apparently it's not, especially on a flat surface. So now, before we, actually go on to transforming him, here's his, here's the chapter. Feel free to pause here if you haven't already. Whoops. And, here's more stuff about stuff. And let's see, the box. And his tech specs are Strength 9, Intelligence 10, Speed 3, Endurance 8, Rank 8, Courage 9, Fire Blast, Firepower 10, and Skill 10. Move the camera up just a little bit. And that's the little bio on the box. More stock images. And a side shot of him with his armor. Which actually, the art actually makes the armor look better on him than it does on the toy. I'm not even going to joke about that. And there's the front, blah blah. Done with the box. Now I'm actually going to look through the instructions a little bit. Because there are... I have transformed him at least once, and I'm going to warn you now, his arms like to pop off. So, let's see. Okay, it doesn't say what to do with the... Wait. Okay. So now I know what to do with those chest pauldrons. No, they're not really pauldrons. Pauldrons go on the shoulders. So, camera up a little bit. Surprised my finger didn't get in the way of that shot, and if it did, I'm sorry. First, you lower the chest down and turn the head backwards, because that's easy stuff. Then we make him do the splits. Turn it that way. Okay, got the front of the tank done, sorta. Now, this part and these here and here are going to peg into these slots on the legs, which I might end up having to do off camera because I'm in a very, very lousy position to do this on camera. Got the one in. Okay, got it done. And then this entire back section folds up, clips in, and these just stick right out. And now we come, yeah, these just fold out like this and don't do anything else. Flip them upside down. And just do that as the arm begins to try to unpeg itself. Yeah. See, yeah, there's nothing holding. Can't even see it. Damn it. This is just held together by friction. There are no pegs or bolts or anything keeping it in place. There's not even a little metal beam in there. So, this is probably going to happen. And I'm probably thinking of, if I knew, pardon me one moment. Okay, I got that to work. Now I just need to do it on the top, which I might as well do off camera too. I might as well have just done the entire review off camera. Oh, wow. I decided to not fall apart. And there he is. After I adjust the camera again, in his Cybertronian tank mode. And yeah, if he looks a little lopsided, I'm kind of getting that idea too. Okay, and then we get these little rubber pieces back in here. This just pegs in here like so, giving it the illusion that he has giant claws, which I think is stupid. And then these little pegs right here will peg in here and here on what was formerly the chest plate, and it doesn't like to stay in. But there he is with the little armor parts on his tank mode, making it look like a really, really dumb beast mode. Personally, I prefer it without the rubber on, like the first time you saw it. You know, screen accuracy and all that jazz. Excuse me. So, to transform him back, it's much easier than turning him into a tank, I'll tell you that right now. Actually looks a little bit weird to have him do it stretch limo style too, which makes him look more like a mortar. So, yeah, I kind of saw that coming a mile away. He's more like a parts former than a transformer, with the way his arms like to come off. Which means the arms will be done off camera again. Which seems to be a running theme with the show now, stuff getting done off camera instead of on camera like it should. Well, that arm's in place. This one surprisingly cooperates. And there he is in robot mode again. And I'll be right back really quick, because now we're going to do a height comparison between him and the Series 1 Megatron. Not first edition, just first series. As you stare at their knees. There. Huh. It's probably just me, and I keep getting hair in my mouth. Pardon me. Now, one of the things I did do, which involves Megatron and removing his weird weapons, is I found that these things can fit on his arms pretty good, and it makes it look like he has clawed boxing gloves or something. Claw hands. But when I put them on Shockwave, who is, you know, put this one up here, and then the other one on his right wrist, and surprisingly, this is the first Shockwave, I think since Generations, that has the arm cannon depicted on the proper side, which is on his left, which is where the G1 character had it. And like so. So he has his right side armored because he doesn't need the left one armored because it's a disproportionate asymmetrical gun arm. Really. Asymmetry is like the perfect thing for this toy. So this is how I usually have him displayed with the armor, you know, if the chest plate doesn't pop off, because it likes to do that, which may just be the molding, you know, the soft rubbery plastic thing, you just dip it in boiling hot water and then reshape it, but I've never had any luck doing that. If you've seen my armor change Zangetsu video, you should know that I haven't had luck with that. But, you know, if you have luck with doing it that way, you can. So, that's been it for this week, and I will see you next week with probably something that, well, it's more of an archival thing than something brand new. So, I'll see you later.